Kota was a Shiba Inu. He lived in a small apartment in Tokyo. His life was pretty normal. He ate, he slept, he went for walks. Kota loved his owner, a young boy named Hiroto. Hiroto was kind. He scratched Kota behind the ears. He played fetch with Kota in the park. One night, something strange happened. Kota was sleeping in his dog bed. Suddenly, the room filled with a bright light. Kota woke up, startled. He saw a shining object floating above his head. The object spoke. It said, "Kota, you are chosen." Kota was confused. He barked at the object. He didn't understand what was happening. The object chuckled. It said, "Don't worry, Kota. I'm Luma, a celestial scout. I'm here to take you on an adventure." Kota looked up at Luma. Luma was a small, fluffy corgi. She had sparkling blue eyes. She wore a tiny spacesuit. Kota wagged his tail cautiously. An adventure sounded exciting. But what about Hiroto? Luma explained everything to Kota. She told him about the Celestial Guardians. They were special dogs chosen to protect the universe. Kota was the last guardian. He had to awaken the legendary star dogs. These dogs were scattered across different planets. Kota was nervous. He didn't know if he could be a hero, but he knew he had to try. Luma touched her nose to Kota's head. A beam of light surrounded them. Suddenly, they were flying through the air. They soared past the clouds. They zoomed past the stars. Kota looked down at Earth. It looked like a small blue marble. He felt a pang of sadness. He missed Hiroto, but he knew he had a job to do. He was a celestial guardian now. Kota and Luma traveled to many planets. They met all sorts of interesting creatures. On the planet Meowtron, they met talking cats. On the planet Woofus Prime, they met singing sheepdogs. They had many exciting adventures. They flew through asteroid fields. They escaped from giant space slugs. Along the way, they made new friends. They met Nova, a brave husky who could run like the wind. They met Pip, a clever Jack Russell who could solve any puzzle. Nova and Pip were also star dogs. They joined Kota and Luma on their quest. Kota learned a lot on his journey. He learned about courage, he learned about teamwork, he learned about the importance of friendship. He also learned about the special bond between humans and dogs. Finally, Kota found the last star dog. He had awakened all the legendary dogs. He had saved the universe from the dark forces. He was a true hero, but now he faced a difficult choice. He could stay in space with his friends and be a celestial guardian forever. Or he could return to Earth and be with Hiroto. Kota missed Hiroto terribly. He thought about Hiroto every day, but he loved his new friends too. He loved being a celestial guardian. He didn't know what to do. Kota looked at Luma, Nova and Pip. They were his family now, but Hiroto was family too. He closed his eyes and thought about what was truly important. He knew in his heart what he had to do.